What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope you've been enjoying the recent videos on the new projects we're working on. Our last video was a little sketchy. You saw the Jeep tipping around a little bit, got a little scary, but we got the axles rolled underneath and they're just sitting there. We bolted a few things up on the front, but we have to pull them out, start stripping them down of the brackets we don't need, because we're gonna get ready to put new brackets on for the suspension in the front and rear. And some of it just wouldn't make sense and it'd be getting in the way, because we also have to weld a truss onto the rear. So we got some work to do. We're gonna start stripping this stuff down and hopefully we can find out our ride height today and get that stuff sorted. Okay, so our first step on these, this is the rear axle, is gonna be taking these top brackets off right here. We don't need these because we're gonna be doing a truss and the triangulated 4-link on top. These are the shock brackets, which we're gonna keep there. And I believe these are gonna stay here for now. The Barnes kit comes with new ones, so we may leave these on for now until we get the Barnes kit and see what we wanna do with those. But yeah, these for sure are gonna come off, and then we're gonna mock up our Barnes truss to go over top, see how that looks. And then
I think the spring perches, we're gonna keep those there.
Yeah.
Now, just make sure that the pinion angle's right and everything else is good to go before we start hacking those off if we don't need to.
Yep. I don't know what we were thinking. We have a plasma cutter. Why not use it? The Sawzalls just seemed easier to get out and put blades in, but we're gonna use the plasma cutter. It's just gonna cut the time in half. It's not as clean of a cut, but we can just grind stuff off. So we're gonna use this, make our life a lot easier than sitting here for 10 hours trying to cut stuff off. Alright guys, so it's been a little bit of time since we last worked on the axles and the Jeep. My dad and I just got back from Car Week in Monterey. We were working it. Grio's Garage had a huge presence there and it was an absolutely amazing show. I think the last time we worked on the Jeep and the axles was about a week ago, so we got some work to do. Some parts showed up for the Jeep finally, so I'll show you guys what we got. And then we got to finish cleaning up the axles so we can start welding some stuff on and getting them ready to put back in the Jeep. So here we go. We're back in the garage after a week-long hiatus, and I'm gonna show you guys the parts that we got from Barnes. It's a lot, but these are all brackets for I mean everything for the frame, the axle itself. These are all going to be for the inside of the frame, for frame side, not for the axle, but tons of parts, all their joints. These things are beefy too. I'm really excited. This is going to be really nice. So we have, what was it, 32? No.
I don't know what we counted with.
Yeah, so this is 2 sets of their rear 4-link kit, because we have 1 set for my Jeep and then 1 set for the YJ. So now we just need the 3-link for this Jeep and the 3-link for the YJ to complete it.
Yeah.
So we're just waiting for that to be back in stock, but yeah, all these parts, I mean, this stuff is so high quality, I love it. they take the time, like all this stuff's bagged individually. It's not just thrown in a box and, all right, I'm just gonna pull it off. So, like, check that out.
Yeah.
That stuff's really nice.
Plus, part numbers are on everything.
Yeah. Our goal for today is going to be grinding all this stuff down. You guys saw us cut it off with the plasma cutter, and it is really rough. We just aren't used to using the plasma cutter, so that's why it's not a super clean cut. But those on both sides we got to ground down completely, and then we'll start mocking the rear truss up. But we also got to do it to the front axle, so we got to pull this out and then start cutting some stuff off, because this stuff is going to be completely changed because we're doing the 3-link on here. All right, we're gonna throw you guys into a time lapse of us grinding all that stuff down, because I know you don't want to watch it in actual time, because that would be really boring. So here we go. This part of fabrication and like working with metal absolutely sucks. It's so dirty, but it has to be done. It's loud, just not fun. This sucks, but we got those 2 brackets off. That metal was some heavy duty stuff, so it was not just coming off easily like a stock bracket. But I'll show you guys what we have. Look at all that. And you get covered in that, which sucks. But here we go. That side's cleaned up. This side's cleaned up. I'll mock this up one more time. So this will just... There we go. So now this sits flush where we want it on these. And
maybe a little trimming, but that's about it.
yeah, we may have to trim a little in here.
Trim that a little bit, we can grind that down or notch that.
But I mean, that's gonna look good. Yeah, so I don't know yet if we're gonna weld onto the housing itself up here.
Center section.
But we're definitely gonna weld the tubes and do this, and then we're definitely gonna weld all this and weld this and all that good stuff. I think it's gonna be plenty strong. I mean, it's a Dana 60 in itself. I don't think we need to weld it to this. We'll see, but the main point of this truss is just for the long arm brackets, but that's gonna look really good. I like it so far. The next step's gonna be the front axle. I don't know how much time we have left to do that, but if you're watching us do the front axle, then you're watching it in this video. If not, then it's gonna be in the next video. All right, I think we're gonna end the video here just because, well, we don't have that much time. We actually just got back, like I was saying, from Monterey Car Week, and long story short, our flights got canceled and we had a red eye home, didn't get much sleep, and we got home yesterday at like 6 a.m. And so it's been a crappy coming home trip from Monterey, and Monterey was exhausting.
But
so
a lot of fun.
Yeah, I told him that.
Right.
So it was a lot of fun. Well, you didn't know I said that.
Yeah.
But we got work done on this axle, and then my girlfriend and I fly out tomorrow to go to vacation in Florida, so I gotta get ready for all that. But next step's gonna be the front axle, figuring out the 3-link on that, and then getting brackets loaded up on this, shoving it under, and getting some stuff put back in its place. I'm excited. And we have a surprise, hopefully coming soon. It has to do with tires. That's all you need to know, but hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it, hit subscribe for more, hit that thumbs up, and see you in the next one.
See ya.